Welcome back to the creepy dream adventures of Dr. Floyd. When we last left our hero's dream, Dr. Floyd's father had just revealed that all the strange goings-on at the hospital were due to something terribly nefarious and obviously up to no good.
So you're telling us that we have a vampire around here?
This is no regular vampire, son. What you have here is an intellectual vampire. One that feeds off the intelligence of other beings.
Oh my.
But how does that explain the dodo bird?
Most vampires turn into bats, but an intellectual vampire transforms itself into a dodo bird.
Doesn't seem too intelligent to me.
And this dodo bird is what bit lab attendant Christie?
Yes, and the only way she's going to get better is if we defeat the vampire, laddie.
How will we do that?
We haven't got much time. You people must follow my directions without question. Nurse Chips, go get as many reference books as you can. The more the better.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Grant, I need you to go cook up a dozen eggs and bring them back here pronto.
How would you like them cooked?
Scrambled, fried, whatever.
I'm on it, sir.
Father, will the books and the eggs defeat the vampire?
No, son. They can only hold the vampire at bay. In order to defeat him, the timing has to be right. The intellectual vampire will disintegrate instantly if he is not in his bed at...
Good evening.
Who are you?
I am Count Stevula.
Be careful, laddie. He looks terribly nefarious, and he's obviously up to no good.
You're right. How did you get in here?
I had an accomplice on the inside let me in.
Told you, laddie.
Knock it off, Father. Who is your accomplice?
Hello, boys.
Renvidge?
Yes, it is amazing how far some little socks will go for a gross of super soggy sugar spiders, isn't it?
We demand that you release this young lady immediately.
Release her? Release her from what?
The curse you have her under. We know what you are.
Oh, you do you? And what is that?
You are an intellectual vampire. I can tell by the cape. It's pleated.
How silly. I certainly am not an intellectual vampire.
Here's those reference books you wanted, Dr. Floyd Van Floyd Sr.
Reference books. Get those away from me.
These books make you a little uncomfortable, do they? Intellectual vampires can't stand the sight of reference books.
It's just that they are so long and boring, and if you pick one up, the next thing you know you're reading it, and before you know it, you learn something.
Hey, everybody, breakfast is served. Here's a big plate of poached...
Eggs. Get them out of here.
What is this guy's problem? Everybody likes poached eggs.
Intellectual vampires can't stand the smell of eggs. They contain choline, which improves your memory.
Fine. You may have your books and your eggs, but I will not release your lab attendant from my curse. You hear me?
I hear you, laddie, but I also hear something else. Shh. Listen.
What? What is that?
That is the sound of your doom, Count Stevula.
Oh, that's not doom. That's the elementary school down the street. The bell is signaling the start of school.
Yes, the intellectual vampires must be in their beds by the time the first school bell rings, or else they disintegrate.
No, I could not have lost this easily. I was barely even in this episode. No!
He's disintegrated.
Huh? Where am I? How did I get on this couch? And Dr. Floyd? What is your father doing here?
Christy, you're back to normal.
She's saved.
Hooray!
I don't know what's going on around here, but I'd better go start the beverage service so you can dig into that platter of poached eggs. It's brain food, you know.
And as everyone digs into the platter of poached eggs to have a delicious and memory-improving breakfast, we have reached the end of the dream. Have we seen the last of Count Stevula? Will he rear his ugly head again? And just what will Dr. Floyd dream of next?
How about a nice trip to Paris in spring with Adrian Barbeau? Hello!
Find out next time on the creepy dream adventures of Dr. Floyd. Dr. Floyd. Dr. Floyd.
Dr. Floyd. Dr. Floyd, wake up!
Huh? What? Where?
Hey, Dr. Floyd, sorry to wake you, but you said to come get you when we were going to start the movie.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, I must have dozed off a bit there, and then... Hey, why is my Dreamviewer 3000 on my head? Were you two watching my dream?
No, sir. You must have,
You've fallen asleep with it on.
Uh-huh, sure. Well, what movie are we watching tonight?
Well, it's time for our annual monster movie night.
Yes, and this year we're screening the classic film starring Bela Lugosi, Dracula.
Dracula? Ah!
And as Dr. Floyd runs off to hide in the closet, we shall take our leave. What adventures lie ahead for our hero in the future? Where will his travels take him to next? And really, Dr. Floyd, Adrian Barbeau?
What? She's a raven-haired beauty. Leave me alone.
Find out next time on the Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd.
Episode number 612 of The Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd starred Chuck McCann as Dr. Floyd Van Floyd Sr., www.chuckmccann.net. Maura Quirk as Chips, www.mauraquirk.com. Maynard Smith as the creepy narrator, www.maynardland.com. And Susie Chasen as lab attendant Christy. Music for this episode by Jody Whitesides, www.jodywhitesides.com. This episode was written by Grant Pachoco. Join our mailing list at www.drfloyd.com/join. Episode number 612 of The Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd is copyright 2007 Dr. Floyd Industries. All rights reserved.
Clear the airwaves! Clear the airwaves! It's now time for Dr. Floyd's Imagination Nation Rangers secret message for you members of the Dr. Floyd Imagination Nation. Remember, kids, only official Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd Imagination Nation Rangers can decode Dr. Floyd's secret message with the secret decoder ring, available only from www.imaginationranger.com. All right, grab your secret decoder rings and a pencil and paper and prepare to set your imagination to fun. Remember, Dr. Floyd is counting on you. And here is the Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd Imagination Nation Ranger secret message for episode number 612, Vampire Poachers. 14, 5, 8, 4, 7, 4, 7, 13, 18, 1, 4, 18, 15, 8, 21, 14, 18, 17, 20, 14. And that was a message from Dr. Floyd himself to all his Imagination Nation Rangers. You can join Dr. Floyd's Imagination Nation and become an Imagination Nation Ranger only at www.imaginationranger.com. And until next time, set your imagination to fun. Hello, Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd fans. Are you ready for the biggest celebration of the year? It's time for the Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd Holiday Spectacular, Sunday, December 9th, 2007 at 3 p.m. at the Colony Theater in Burbank, California. More information will be released soon, but be sure to save the date. Sunday, December 9th, 2007 at 3 p.m. only at the Colony Theater in Burbank, California. If you have a product or service and you would like to sponsor the Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd Holiday Spectacular, head on over to drfloyd.com/live/sponsor. That's www.doctorfloyd.com/live/sponsor.